What's up everyone? Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. I just wanted to give you a quick video update on a long-term review of the Petra HD5000 backpack sprayer. This is kind of a hybrid 6.5 gallon sprayer. It has a backpack strap kit that you can put it on your back, as well as a 100-foot hose reel. This thing has held up great for me so far this year. I have been spraying everything from liquid irons to liquid nitrogen, and even the thick micronutrient packages and humic acid, things like that, stuff that gets really super thick and can clog up those other sprayers. This thing has been perfectly good. I haven't had any problems with it. I've been using it a couple times a week, in fact, probably several times a month at least, for my lawn, and everything's looking pretty good. This is August for you. It's been hot and dry, so I mean things are still looking pretty good. I'm actually spraying my fall pre-emergent a little bit early this year, so you can see what I've got in there, that yellow stuff. That is my prodiamine that I'm putting down right now. But yeah, things are pretty good with the sprayer. It's held up very good. There isn't anything loose in here. Yeah, the pump is holding up great. A couple of usability comments that I've got for Petra, I guess. One thing that I've noticed is that if you set the pump, there's a couple different knobs here. This is a variable speed pump, and this is just full on. If you just turn it on, that's 100% power, and I've noticed that my pump kind of cuts in and out when it's spraying, so I think it's probably just putting too much pressure to the pump, and it doesn't need it. So when you're pulling the trigger, you can hear the pump run, and then it'll stop for a second, and then it'll start running again, and then it'll stop, and then it'll run again, and it's just cycling like that. I don't know if it's good or bad for the pump to go through that on-off cycle consistently, but I think the pressure regulator, when it's putting out at the fan nozzle, it probably just doesn't need that much pressure is what I'm thinking. It's probably a restriction at the nozzle more than anything else, because if you use a different nozzle, it probably won't do that. I'm just thinking it's probably a flow rate issue. So what I usually do is I just leave this set to the off position, and then I just turn this, instead of, that's 100%, I just turn it to about there, and then the pump will stay on continuously instead of on-off cycling. I don't know if that's going to be a longevity issue or not, but Petra, if you want to take that note back to your engineering, I don't know if it's a concern or not, but I just wanted to mention it to my viewers because I'm trying to be 100% transparent with everything. But otherwise, it's been very good. This is the screen filter. It was a little bit stuck at first. I actually had to take a razor blade and kind of shave a little bit of the plastic mold off, so it was probably just when it was made, it had a little bit of plastic overmold. So it didn't really fit in the hole quite as well as I would have liked, so when you remove it, you kind of have to really put some muscle into it, but this threads on pretty good. It's a nice and big, wide opening. You can take a bucket and dump stuff into there. It works pretty good for that, so I've been pretty happy with it so far. I haven't really had any major complaints. It is by far better than my little 4-gallon backpack sprayer I had before. This thing is definitely commercial grade, and it's held up. I've only charged it one time since I got it. Well, when I first initially got it, I charged it, and then I charged it maybe like a month ago, and the battery is really good on this thing. I do think I need to get a new wand here because this one kind of sticks a little bit, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. See, I'm squeezing, nothing's happening. Oh, there it came out a little bit. So I think this little plastic mechanism is popping out. That really is the only problem that I've had. So you see how that pulls? Now it's not doing it. So that probably should be improved. Now this sprayer, however, is way better quality. I might just swap to this one. If I can make it an extension on the end of it, that would be just perfect. And then I could just roll with this one. This is high quality. The vinyl one, it's hit or miss. But it's okay. Another minor usability note. This is just for when you're using a hose sprayer instead. Hose management kind of becomes a problem once in a while wherever you place this thing. Same as whenever you're using a hose on sprayer. It's not a backpack sprayer with a 3-foot hose. I like to park it kind of off to the side here, either in my garden or off on the side, so that way when I go back and forth as I'm spraying in a pattern, I'm not walking over this thing. So let me show you. I've got it parked right there. Let me grab my wand, and I've got the standard fan tip nozzle on there that it came with. So I think if you wanted to upgrade the nozzles, the T-Jets will fit. I believe it's all universal, so let me show you what it sounds like when you're spraying here. You can kind of hear the motor running a little bit, and that is at about 3/4 on that knob that I showed you. Let me show you the fan, what it looks like here. And I'm holding this about calf height, mid-calf. I'm gonna stop, turn around. So you see where I've got that in the yard, so that way I'm not walking over it. My hose is off to the side here. It sprays pretty fast, so I've got a pretty quick walk when I'm doing this. And then as soon as you let off, the motor shuts off automatically, the pump. So yeah, I like it. It's held up great. It's not any worse for wear from when I got it several months ago, so I've been using it since March. I was washing cars with it. I was spraying all sorts of products in the lawn. It's a tank. It's definitely got an A+ for me, aside from those minor quibbles that I mentioned, but it's not a showstopper by any means. It's definitely commercial grade and built to last, I think. So reach out to Petra's support if you got any questions about this product. Their customer support is excellent. So guys, if you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to get to every one of them as I can. Till next time, thanks for watching.